Something about autumn always gets me wistful. I want to say it's the days getting shorter or the life of everything going into remission, but it's not. When everything starts to wind down, my brain goes back to that dull past I've plunged every knife I own into. Something about the chilled mornings and rank leaf sludge forces me to remember when times were simpler. My past self was a selfish nitwit that only cared about a few things, and most of them fell under the umbrella of video games. I can only remember a few times where I truly did want to go outside, and looking back, it stings. We lived out in the country and it was a good 15 minutes to go anywhere in town, so I had to resort to the internet for a lot of stuff, and I found solace in it. The only problem I'm finding now is that I can't really recall much of my time gaming, talking with friends about stuff happening in life, or the media I consumed when I got bored. It's all just a haze. But I do remember the times I went down to the pond our neighbor let us use, or the time when someone dug out a pit of dirt from their home and we used it as a makeshift parkour park, or going out with friends and staying up into the next morning. Any of these trample the uncountable months of mindless rotting in a room, building a house for no one to live in, or queuing up for my 5th casual game. And that's all that's left. The image of a kid, sitting alone, in the basement or bedroom, clicking buttons and smiling at a screen. I hate the past because what life is there to go back to? Only now am I working on socializing and becoming a more productive person, but I still have to deal with the greater fool I used to be and try to rectify all the time I wasted as a kid. Then the winds guide my senses back to the life I live now. It's still not perfect, but I keep clawing forward. I'm just glad I never have to go back to that life of beige. And isn't that enough? I witness a leaf pluck itself from a tree and fall silently to the grass. It's truly reassuring no one can see that me again, because if they did, they'd cry.